Hello, and welcome to day 19 of How to Automate Your Law Firm in 90 Days. I am Shay Jackson, your AI automation specialist. This is our last video. Yes, we made it through from how to automate our client lead workflow. We were able to set up a Google form, Google Sheets. We were also able to set up a Slack channel for day 2. But then what we did yesterday, because I said it was so important to make sure that you practice database hygiene, is we set up a condition where if someone had already filled out a lead form, all we would do is update their role as opposed to continuing with adding a role because we do not want duplicates in our database or our CRM. Today, we are going to text the potential client to let them know that yes, we received your client lead form and we will be contacting you shortly. Let's dive in. I am on my client lead form scenario, aka workflow automation. As I mentioned in my intro video, here you see the Google form, Google Sheet. The condition that I talked about is this router, and we have two conditions. We are going to check if when we search a row in Google Sheets, if that email does not exist. This is the flow we're going to go through. We're going to add a new row to our Google Sheets, and we're going to send a message to our teammates saying we have a new lead. Now, if we search and we see that that email does exist, what we're going to do is update a role. Now, and it may not be anything that is updated. It depends on what information that client fills out. But instead of adding a role, like I mentioned, and having duplicates, all we're going to do is update it. And update means either if they don't change anything, it'll basically stay the same. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go up to the top, and what we're going to do is add a module where we are able to text confirming that we received their client lead form. Okay. The SMS messaging module that I'm going to use, or the application I'm going to use, is Twilio. So I'm going to click on Twilio and I'm going to click create a message. Okay. Now, I already have my Twilio connection connected, and so if you are using Twilio, and you can use whatever SMS messaging service you use to send out messages, more than likely make.com has a partnership with them where you can connect that app. Now, if you don't see it, then all you need to do is check to see if your SMS messaging service has a webhook. If it has a webhook, you can connect it to make.com. Okay. I am sending my message from a phone number. And then I'm going to choose the phone number. This is a fictitious number, by the way. And who am I sending it to? Okay. We're going to send it to that client lead phone number. We're sending it not only to if there's a new client lead, but also if someone filled it out and we already had that information. And all it is doing is just sending confirmation that we received your information. Okay. So I'm going to scroll down and I am going to go to phone number. Okay. Click text answers, and then I am going to get this value. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to create a body of what my text message is going to be. So for me to do that, let me go ahead and dive in and find that message. One moment. All right. Still looking. I thought I saved it. All right, I'm going to create one. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you. And what I want to do is put that person's first name. And one of the things that I talked about in, I believe, video one or one of the videos is why oh yeah, when we first, for the first video, why I separate first name and last name, because you are able to either use it, just to kind of make it natural. And usually when you text someone, you don't text their full name. You'll say hello, someone, or thank you, and you'll put their first name. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the value of the first name, and I'm going to say thank you for contacting. Oh, thank you for completing. No, thank you for, that's why I had something typed out. Thank you for your interest in ABC Law Firm. One of our team members will contact you shortly to discover how you need assistance. Okay. And I can't find, I did have better wording for it on there, but I can't remember where I put it. But the band must go on. So this is my text message. Thank you. Put their first name, like for instance, and I'm going to go to my client lead form. For instance, my last entry is thank you, is Sassy. So it would be thank you, Sassy, for your interest in ABC Law Firm. One of our team members will contact you shortly to discover how you need assistance. And this is a great way to just um, validate that we got your information. We're going to be contacting you. And one of the videos, and I can't remember which one, I talked about one of the things that potential clients did not like is that when they called a law firm, that nobody responded back. Like I think it was like over 70% did not call back, did not text back, nothing. And putting this in place just to give recognition that you took the time out to complete a client lead form. We're going to be in contact with you. That boosts your the possibility of them becoming your client. Okay. And I'm going to save it. Now, unfortunately, I can't show that this, I promise, does work. However, I have to, there's now something in place called ATP. I think it's called 100, but I know it's A2P, where you have to verify the number before you start sending out marketing material and all of that. And the number that I have in order to do that is still under review, so I can't show you all that this works. But what I will promise to do is once it goes through all of that information, I will come back and I will just do a test run showing that it did work, and also showing that the phone number is the message did come to a number. And that is it for client lead form using Google, client lead form automation using Google Sheets. Next up is one of my favorites, Airtable. If you have any questions about automations, AI automations, AI agents, workflow automations, I will have a link in the description box where you can schedule a free 30-minute consultation. I am Shay Jackson, your AI automation specialist. Have a great day.